this session, we'll see what is a podcast, what is the importance of it, whether people are following it, what the information people are getting it here, what is the advantage of it, and all those things we'll just see it here. Okay. So, what is a podcast? Podcast is a episodic series of spoken word digital audio file that a user can download to a personal device for easier listening. For example, a podcast, for example, if I will be having lot of files in a kind of series one, episode two, episode three, they'll be talking something in episode one, they'll be talking something in episode two. So like this. So you can download that episode, you can hear to it in from your personal device. So this is what is called as podcast. Okay. Where can someone listen podcast? Okay, these are all some of the platforms where you can listen to the podcast. If you are having an Apple device, you can directly go to the Apple podcast, you can listen to it, or you can download the app of Google Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Tuning Radio, Podbean. Lot of platforms are available in the market. You can download it, it's free of cost, you can listen to it. Okay, so I'll be telling you the advantage of this and some of the platforms and some of the I'll show you some of the people who are doing the podcast in a very good way, like motivation talk, business, and civil engineering. You can follow them, you can hear to them, and you can analyze yourself what information you are getting it by just listening to this podcast. Okay, so these are all some of the platforms. You can just make a note of it. You can just go there. I'll be showing the Google podcast, how it looks like, and all those things in a while. Okay, so some of the motivational talks, like I'll regularly hear to the GaryVee and the Robbins. Okay, they are the good motivators. They feed lot of positivity in us. Okay, the first and the foremost thing what they tell us is just neglect what others opinion about you. Okay, when someone is telling, yeah, you are doing this, you are doing that, don't worry about the opinions what they are giving. Just do whatever you love to do it. Okay, so by hearing to this kind of podcast, the positivity in you or the confidence in you will definitely go to the next level. Okay, the next one, the business podcast. By hearing to the business podcast, what happens is you will be understanding what exactly is happening in the market, what exactly the people are looking into it. We spoke about a word called target audience, correct? The target audience, who are the target audience, what exactly they are looking into it, what exactly the discussion is going on in the market, and all those things you will get it in the business podcast. As a civil engineer, it is very important to know what exactly the development is happening in and around us. Okay, something if something is developing in USA, if the for example, if a building infrastructure is going very fast in USA, you might get some service in India from the US people. Okay, if you take Tekla structures, okay, it's a steel detailing software Tekla. Okay, I think almost 23 to 24 consulting companies are there in Bangalore itself. They are giving service to US people. They are giving detailing steel detailing service. Some of them are also giving steel design connection design services for US people sitting in Bangalore. Okay, these are all possible because they will be in touch with the market. They will be listening to what exactly is happening in the market. If the steel price is coming low, definitely the infrastructure projects will take up like anything. Okay, what they will do, they will ask you to give the service very fast. If they are not finding the person who is giving proper service, they'll go to the alternate person. That alternate person may be you, and you might give a very good service, because of which you will go to the next level. Understood? So hearing to some of these things, and also this will be a motivation kind of thing, you can take your business to the next level. Okay, next, coming to the civil engineering podcast, lot of channels are available. Lot of channels. The civil engineering podcast, we make civil engineering look good. These are the names of the channel wherein you can follow these channels. They'll be updating weekly or every day. Also, they'll be updating the episodes. You can hear it to the episodes. They will be inviting guests to the episodes. Okay, they'll be putting description of that episode in that episode number 1, 2, 3, like that. So you can read the description. If you are very much interested, you can hear to it. You'll get the expert advice, what exactly they are doing, all those things. We'll just see what exactly I'm talking here. Okay, I'll just search your podcast. So when I search here podcast, I'm searching in the Google, so I got the Google podcast. Can you see here? Lot of things are available here. Lot of things. Top TV, top podcast technologies, top podcast in business. What exactly the TED Talks is going on? Podcast in education. For example, I'll search for civil engineering now. Okay, can you see here? There are a lot of podcasts available in the field of civil engineering. Can you see here? So I'll just go to one of the podcasts. For example, I'll just go to this one. Can you see here? Creating the Earth's digital twin with William Prior. So whatever we talk about 3D visualization tool, most people immediately think of 3D renders and high quality. So they are discussing something about the 3D. If you are very much interested in 3D, you can just play this. You can hear to this. Okay. So this is the platform where you will get huge amount of information regularly. Okay. We told uh, the news which is happening in the market. Okay, the news, if you want to get the news very in a fraction of a second, like what's happening, what other people are discussing about a particular technology or about a particular service, you will get it in the podcast. Okay, because in the podcast there will be a solo edition wherein they will be talking about their channel, they'll be talking about certain particular field. In also they will call the guests to their podcast channel and they will interview them, they will ask their expertise, they will be talking a lot of things. So I want you people to hear to at least one podcast for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes every day, just to increase your knowledge, just to increase what's exactly happening in the market. Okay, this is about the podcast. I think you people will follow this, you people will start engaging with some of the channels and getting huge amount of knowledge. Even I am starting a podcast. If you just see here our website, it's Manidhai, Menidhay, manidhai.com. When you see our website, I'll be showing you this website also very soon. What are all the things are available in the website, and how the website should be if you are a beginner, how your website should be, and what are all the information you have to put it, what research you have to do it. All those things we will be discussing about this. I think some network issue is there. I'll be discussing this in the upcoming session, and I'll be showing you what are all the informations I have put it in my website. Okay, this ends the session and this ends the module 3. Thank you.